You're watching LimeNews, the least reliable news source in the nation. I'm your host, Lime, and I've got some news stories for you tonight. So the first story we've got is that 2 days ago, probably 3 by the time this video is uploaded, it was the 10th anniversary of the Duck song, or at least the animated version of it. I'm kind of disappointed that I forgot to do something on the actual 10th anniversary, but I'm bringing it up now, so you can still listen to the song, same as ever. Just kind of weird to think that song is so old. That song raised a generation. And, it's great. Ask any young person, start singing the song, and they'll probably join along in the singing. Now on to something more serious. As you probably know, Robert Mueller just released his investigation into Trump-Russia election collusion. Now, I'm not a legal expert, nor have I done the most extensive research into this, but the main findings were that, 1, there was nothing directly found that linked Trump to Russian collusion, but that 2, there wasn't enough evidence to the contrary to say that he wasn't responsible. So there's just not enough to say he's guilty. And, about obstruction of justice, that's still up in the air. So those were the general findings. Now, a good news source wouldn't directly state their opinion, but I'm not a good news source, so I'm going to state my opinion. Though this might not have directly linked Trump to Russia, we should still be skeptical. Because the Mueller report, or the Mueller investigations, they've already linked several close people to Trump to Russia. You know, Roger Stone, Michael Cohen, they were found guilty, like, undeniably. The only thing we don't know is whether Trump was directly involved or if he knew about it. And it seems that if these people close to him knew about it, it would be very unlikely that he didn't. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm all for presumption of innocence, but I don't know, it seems like there's quite a lot of evidence showing that he's guilty. And conservatives are going on about how, oh, now that this has been proven, we can rest assured that Trump's reputation is safe. You know, there's still plenty of Trump scandals left. You know, even if Trump had nothing to do with Russian election interference, there's still plenty of scandals. To name just a few, the whole Stormy Daniels thing is still ongoing. And remember earlier when, during the election, when everybody was talking about Trump's tax returns, and he said that he wasn't going to release them because they were under audit? Well, they aren't under audit anymore, but he still hasn't released them. And I think the only reason why he hasn't released them is that nobody's been pushing for it. I'm pretty sure that if there was a significant push starting up again, that he would be forced to release his tax returns, since he would have no good excuse. Granted, the auditing thing wasn't a good excuse either, but it would just be very clear that either he would release his tax returns or he would just blatantly be sort of secretive to the American people. So I think that's something we should push for, and remember all the other things, all the other scandals, also sexual assault charges against him, claims against him. I don't know if anyone's actually charging. And of course, the Mueller probe didn't dismiss the possibility that Trump colluded with Russia, just that there's no evidence to say that he directly did. So I'm not going to let Trump off the hook just yet. I wouldn't, at least. So yeah, that's a piece of legitimate news, and I think that you should actually research that. But on to news number 3. On a happier note, I am proud to announce Zesty LimeTube Food Reviews Season 2. Yes, long time, not really long time, but viewers of this channel will remember Zesty LimeTube Food Reviews, where I reviewed food. And so, I'm gonna start that up again. It's been a while since I've done it, but why not review some food? So those food reviews are gonna be coming out soon. In the meantime, I'll just keep making videos, and now food reviews. Alright, so those were our news stories for the night. I hope that you have learned something, or at least haven't felt that this was a complete waste of your time. And, stay educated and stay informed.